Okay, so we are still in Mexico. We are checking out the Chirey dealership. Chirey, if they ever come to the US, I imagine. We've got three different brands here because think of it like a GM. They've got their Cadillac, their Chevy, and their, I guess, Oldsmobile. Because what we've got is a Moda being their premium brand of Chirey, JQ being their extra premium brand, and then of course just Chirey. All of this to tell you, I'm on the road, man. I'm doing the work. These are not EVs, these are PHEVs, but it's as close as I could get on short notice. Soy Brian, bienvenido a Futuraza. It's fun speaking Spanish in a Chinese car dealership in Mexico. Why not? My Spanish is no bueno. Let me get this unlocked again. There we go. He saw me getting in. And yes, I did secure permission. These guys are great. This is gonna look a lot like a lot of the premium Chinese cars I checked out in China. Guess why? Yes, you know why. It's because it is a premium Chinese car. If you look at it, my gosh. Please remove protective screen. And of course, you've got this standard center console, like you see so much. Oh, hybrid electric vehicle. Maybe it has an EV mode. That'd be cool. Why not electric vehicles? Because Mexico just isn't ready for them. They've got a lot of growing up to do in terms of their infrastructure before they can mass adopt. So why hybrids? Because gas is still everywhere and electricity isn't still everywhere. Now, don't take that to mean that Mexico doesn't have electricity. Oh, they do. I just mean every parking spot, everywhere you might park, especially in the city where people tend to have a little bit more money. There isn't even parking at a lot of places you might live. You might be stuck with street parking. You're not going to charge in the street. Public supercharging, public fast charging is just getting started. For a lot of people, they make a lot of sense. For a lot of people, it's not quite time. So why am I showing you it all? Because Chirey is a big Chinese brand. They do make a ton of EVs. If this market becomes ready, when it becomes ready, Chirey will have models already ready to ship, the same ones they're selling in China today. So this is a stepping stone. This is getting in the market. I asked the gentleman helping me out, how popular is Chirey? And he said, I said, it's a new brand. Because yeah, it's a new brand. It is a new brand. You got to get your foot in the market, and it's really tough to do. It's not like this is it's not like bringing over Aston Martin. People know the brand. People have seen it in movies for 50 years plus. It's something you've never heard of. It's new. I asked what the quality is like, and he said, well, it's very good because they're trying to make a name for themselves. They're trying to make something fantastic. And they know, and this, I told them this is what I heard in Europe as well. They know that if they import cheap junk, they're going to get a reputation for making cheap junk. So they make good stuff and send it. That's why the prices are not ridiculous. Now in this dealership, I am seeing vehicles in the $25,000 to $35,000 range. That's very competitive. Yeah, but they're junk. Are they? Because they come with an 8-year, I'll have to double check. The warranty, the drivetrain warranty is 10-year, million-kilometer. What? Drivetrain, 10-year, million-kilometer warranty. If I was in Mexico and I was looking to buy a hybrid, boy, this would be a tough one to turn down. Because if it doesn't last forever, you're getting it fixed for free. That does mean that third-party shops able to fix them are going to be scarce for the next 10 years until they come out of warranty. We saw that with Tesla. There were very few shops that could repair a Tesla until they started coming out of warranty because there was no demand, there was no need. There were some here and there, of course, but now they are quite common. And I've seen people say that, where can I get my electric car fixed? The place. I mean, every major city has more than one that I've seen. Some small cities even have them, hit and miss. There is definitely no electric car repair shop in my humble town of 30,000. But there's also no there's only a couple dealerships. I think we have a Honda, a Toyota, and a Ford, but there's a lot of brands where if you need warranty repair done, you cannot do it in my town. Small town, what do you expect? Come on. So they're good. I mean, you've got all your bells and whistles. You've got your inductive charging pads. You've got premium Sony sound. You've got, I mean, it looks nice. It feels nice. The rattle and squeak test, it passes absolutely everything because it's firm. It's well built. You've got this big retractable panoramic glass cover. I don't know what more you could want, except for it to be all electric, which it isn't, not yet. That's coming. That's why I'm showing you this brand now. By the way, if you guys like these videos, not everyone does. These videos do not perform well, but I figure this is the information some of you need all the time, and all of you need some of the time. It means they're not going to be very popular. They're not going to make me a bunch of money, but I feel like this is research I need to do anyway. For some of you, this is very important stuff. For some of you, I'm sure for everyone, one or two of these videos is very important. Certainly not all of them. So I appreciate your continued support while I'm making these videos that I know are going to be less popular. I'm doing my best, man. I'm doing my best. I got a bunch of these coming up, as I always do. Oh, my poor editor, he says, why do we have to make the ones that we know aren't going to be popular? I said, because you have to have your vegetables before you can have your dessert. If all you have is dessert, well, those channels exist too. And I don't know, they just leave me unsatisfied. I need a balanced diet. Side note, today was my first day back on real food after my 4-day food poisoning adventure, followed by 2 hours of dental torture. I had a fruit plate with yogurt and oats, and then I had like a bacon omelet that I stuffed inside of a roll. Oh, it was wonderful. And a cafe mocha. Oh, first day on real foods. I'm so happy. Mexico turns into a fat camp on accident. Okay, let's get back outside. So let's just look at some models and prices real quick. You can just divide that number by 20, so about 37, 38,000. And what it gets you is a pretty darn nice car. And it's a hybrid, so don't even need to talk about range. You can see it's got, I don't know if it's unlocked. No, it's locked. You got the big fancy screen that goes all the way across. And the same on all of these. Let's see what we got here. So about 18 grand. That's 17 grand. That's a heck of a lot of car for that price. And yeah, you're gonna get, and you've got options. You kind of run the range. See how loud it is outside? That's everywhere. Yeah, more of a sedan type car here. 31, 32,000, probably closer to 33 depending on the exchange rate. And it's, I'm sorry, it's a good looking car. You can see there are no real autonomy features to it, but that interior is premium. Let's see if it's unlocked. Now they're all locked. That's okay. Yeah, so you've got a bunch of really neat, $449. So this is like a $22,000, $23,000 car. That's a lot of car, man. That's a lot of car. Yeah, I figure they're all locked. They're all locked. That's fair. That's fair. I deserve it. All right. Well, I don't know what else to tell you about Chirey or Chirey or Chirey. I'm not sure how you say it in your market. It's not in my market, so I have freedom to say it any way I want. Okay, so what did I miss? What did I misunderstand? Check this shit out. 1,300 kilometers of range, combined gas and electric. 1,300 kilometers, man. That's pretty good. That'd be, I'm struggling in my head. 800 miles? Is that right? 750 miles? Yeah, let me know in the comments. 800 miles, right? You'll have to let me know. What do you think? And for that matter, if these had autonomous features, if this had Tesla FSD inside, would you buy it? And again, I mean, it's a hybrid. So while I'm not a big fan of hybrids, plug-in hybrids are better than mild hybrids, and in some markets, electric vehicles just aren't ready for everyone just yet. What did I miss? What did I misunderstand? Leave it any of them in the comments below. Subscribe, pretty please subscribe. You can support me a number of ways: on Patreon as a patron, on X as a subscriber, on YouTube as a channel member, or there's a one-time PayPal donation button on my video description or in the channel description. Who knows, man, it's somewhere. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for coming along on this journey. Everyone else, stay tuned, stay juicy, and I cannot wait to hear from you clever robots on the flippity flop. The parking garage I was in my apartment building, it's a fairly new apartment building. I gotta catch my breath. Gotta catch my breath. It is 8,000 feet of altitude here, so I am struggling some days more than others.